Oh, here we go. I found this to be interesting. Today, on my final day as Director of National Intelligence, I'm releasing never-before-seen communications and documents exposing how Dr. Fauci provided millions in taxpayer dollars to fund dangerous gain-of-function research at the Wuhan lab, worked at politicized elements within the intelligence community to suppress the truth of the actions and to hide the virus lab leak origins, and lied to Congress while under oath in 2024.
Before the COVID pandemic, Dr. Fauci, as head of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, provided millions in U.S. taxpayer dollars to fund dangerous gain-of-function research on bat coronaviruses at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Which is now widely viewed as the source of the unintentional lab leak that sparked the pandemic. Now, in support of President Trump's maximum transparency mandate, today, on my final day as Director of National Intelligence, I'm releasing never-before-seen communications and documents that expose exactly how Fauci worked.
Fauci is pardoned by Biden? Well, who cares? Just unpardon him. What? What? You can't? Why not? Just do it anyway. Gives a fuck.
With politicized career leadership
That's a thing?
in the intelligence community to suppress the truth about his actions, the virus's lab leak origins, and his role in directing U.S. funding for this dangerous research that caused immeasurable harm and countless lost lives. Now, these documents expose Fauci's direct role in influencing and manipulating IC assessments on COVID-19 and how Fauci lied to Congress in 2024 when, under oath, he denied knowledge of or participation in discussions with intelligence officials about viral research. We also received testimony from multiple intelligence community whistleblowers who reported retaliation for challenging the intelligence community's manipulation of intelligence on the virus's origins, once again revealing a clear pattern of suppressing dissent, silencing critics, and burying the truth.
I wonder why.
Dr. Fauci's close relationships with the intelligence community enabled him to assume three key roles that shield him from scrutiny. First, Dr. Fauci funded dangerous gain-of-function coronavirus research linked to Big Pharma and their pursuit of universal vaccines worth trillions of dollars.
Wow.
Second, Dr. Fauci was the behind-the-scenes advisor who, alongside his hand-picked so-called experts, pushed the intelligence community to endorse a natural animal origin to hide his dangerous gain-of-function research that he funded using taxpayer dollars. All of this in a
That's fucking insane.
deliberate attempt to cover up the truth and shift the blame and attention away from Fauci's own actions. Third, Dr. Fauci became the nation's pandemic pundit, and he publicly pushed lies, disinformation, and censorship using every platform available.
And they also shut down and destroyed the lives and reputations of anybody who disagreed with it. That's the other really big important component, is that the COVID censorship can never be forgotten.
Now, according to hundreds of reviewed emails, which are included in this release, the intelligence community almost always incorporated Fauci's recommendations. He promoted a fraudulent paper whose publication he helped prompt as legitimate information for intelligence community consideration. Senior analysts praised Dr. Fauci not as a policymaker, but as what they called an unbiased guide to the real coronavirus experts, while deliberately ignoring experts who might dissent from Fauci's narratives. Now, Fauci didn't
Could do a civil class action? Guys, the way I would solve this, people are, it's crazy how, I don't even know what to say.
Up there. He blatantly lied to Congress under oath during his 2024 testimony to the House Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Pandemic, denying that he ever spoke to any intelligence agency about COVID. Now, the correspondence I'm releasing today directly contradicts his sworn testimony. Now, we received statements from multiple whistleblowers revealing that the intelligence analysts who dared to challenge Dr. Fauci's COVID origin conclusions faced threats of retaliation, marginalization.
This happened to everybody. And they even tried to force this on social media platforms.
And many suffered career setbacks. For example, a contractor was terminated just days after coming forward to ODNI as a whistleblower. Another example, those who advocated for the lab leak hypothesis or expressed dissenting views were reminded by their managers that leadership would determine which analysts would be promoted and which would not.
Yeah.
The message was
implicit
clear.
Threats.
Go along or be punished. Senior leaders also sought to undermine whistleblowers by removing anonymity, which is required in the whistleblower process, as they made their complaints.
Well, that's convenient.
And also insisting that their managers or attorneys be present during ODNI meetings where these whistleblowers were coming forward with their testimony, obviously creating an atmosphere of intimidation. The COVID pandemic caused tremendous hardship and pain for millions of our fellow Americans and countless people around the world. Now, after years of lies and censorship and cover-ups, the American people deserve transparency, truth, and accountability. The tactics that were used to hide the truth are straight from the deep state playbook. Politicized, self-serving leaders like Dr. Fauci covered up their own wrongdoing and abuses of power, manipulated intelligence, lied to Congress, and undermined a duty.
That's crazy. And people say, oh, well, they're pardoned, so you can't do anything about it. That is insane to me. What do you mean? What do you mean?
The elected president by restricting his access to the vital facts he needed to keep the country safe. It's time you know the truth.
Isn't that insane? Yeah, in 4 more years, we'll learn that it was an accidental lab leak, wasn't an accident. Maybe. I don't think that we really know. Yeah, I have no idea at all. Let me guess, nobody's going to be arrested. Now we know why Biden pardoned them. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can always do something to counter, I don't know, like, I can't even say how you could undo that, right? But there are ways that you can undo that. It just involves being, that's it. This is also insane in hindsight. Yeah, let me see. It's the auto pin pardon? Well, I don't think you even need to think about that. Let me see this again.
To the kind of government censorship around stuff like this. And we produced all these documents and it's all in the public domain. I mean, basically, these people from the Biden administration would call up our team and like scream at them and curse. And it's like these documents it's all kind of out there.
Oh, did you record any of those phone calls?
I don't think we, but I think
I want to listen.
I mean, there are emails, the emails are published. It's all kind of out there. And they're like, and basically it just got to this point where we were like, no, we're not gonna take down things that are true. That's ridiculous. They want us to take down this meme of Leonardo DiCaprio looking at a TV talking about how 10 years from now or something.
Imagine, bro. Imagine that's what the White House is calling you about. Delete the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. You can't really attack the pardons because that'd be a big bag of worms. You could attack President Biden's cognition instead. I'll pull you up. Because you're really you're not really. Do you think that the people that you disagree with would be willing to honor a pardon if they thought that pardon was unfair or problematic? Like, for example, do you think that they would respect a pardon on Donald Trump? Or do you think that they would ignore it and then just go after him anyway? No. Okay, so then why so how would it be opening a can of worms? If you acknowledge. So then why would it be opening a can of worms if even you acknowledge that they would not even listen to this in the first place? Just think about it. Can of worms? A bag of worms. Okay, give me Maddie's bathroom. 5 impeachment attempts? Yes, sure. I'm just saying, think about it. Okay, I'm back. Give me a minute. Excuse me. Okay. Take a look at what he's saying. I agree with you. Yeah, let me see what it says. I agree with you, but if we were to honor our legal process, that'd be a bag of worms. Well, why would you honor a process that the other people aren't honoring? If you agree with me that they would not honor the process and they would also do bad stuff, then I don't see why would you, like, if they're not doing it, like, I don't get it. They're saying something in the Constitution about races. You're right. He who fights fair dies first. There you go. There you go.
You're gonna see an ad that says, okay, if you took a COVID vaccine, you're eligible for, for this kind of payment, like this sort of like class action lawsuit type meme.
Who's never going to get
banned.
No,
you have to take that down.
Just disagree.
We said no. We're not going to take down humor and satire. We're not going to take down things that are true.
Yeah.
And then at some point, I guess I don't know. It flipped a bit. I mean, Biden, when he gave some statement at some point. I don't know if it was a press conference or to some journalists, where he basically was like, "These guys are killing people," and I don't know. Then like all these different agencies and branches of government basically just like started investigating, coming after our company. It was brutal.
That's right. That's right. That's what they do. Did you get censored back then? No, I never get censored. I always have I try to always have a very good finger on the pulse of like what's okay and what's not okay. And so I generally never go outside of that realm. Like, I don't go and try to start trouble or start drama or cause problems where I don't really think that it would be beneficial for me. But yeah, that's really how I see it. This is also from Exeth. Okay, let me look at it. Yeah, so to me, that's it. You self-censored yourself. Yeah, I don't say things that will put me at risk. I don't do that. What is this?
As I told you, my 2019 resolution is to say things on air that I say off air. I don't think I've washed my hands for 10 years. Really?
Man. Bro, I see, yep, bro. We got the chuds in control now. Yeah.
I don't really wash my hands ever.
Help me!
No, I inoculate myself. It's just not, germs are not a real thing. I can't see them.
Yeah.
It's just not, germs are not a real thing. I can't see them. Therefore, they're not real.
So you're becoming,
as I told you.
Yeah, bro, duh. Duh, bro, like, what do you mean? Asma loves them now? I loved them before, to be fair. But that's it. Yeah, see? As the strongest antibodies in the world? Yeah, people don't understand. And that's it. Wash your hands in 10 years. People follow much stuff to lose to ask for more. That's exactly right, bro. This is, as I said, bro, it is the year of the chud, man. And I love to see this.